Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do the daily message for the collective, for all of us. Friday, October 15th. Pretty much almost halfway through October. It's crazy. And we are so close to being done with Mercury retrograde. I'm so excited. This one has been particularly intense for me, at least. I know some people don't put any can't think of the word. That's my problem with Mercury retrograde is I can't find the words, or I say the words and it's totally wrong, or um some people don't believe in that thing, and whatever. All I know is my cats are crazier than usual. um I've seen and dealt with all kinds of weird miscommunications, um things being I, yeah, yeah, things being weird, slowing down, being stuck, schedule changes, just ugh. That's how I feel. How do you feel? How has this Mercury retrograde been for you? Anyway, back to the reading. Yeah, I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot and see what we see. And see if, whoa, kitty. Kitty is just going crazy. Jojo. Oh, it's a day, isn't it? It's a day. Big virtual hug to you, brother. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands. What about the Knight of Wands? Someone on a mission, moving very quickly. Hanged Man. Okay. Kind of the opposite. Not moving forward so quickly, not moving forward at all, in fact. And the Magician. The Knight of Wands could be you. Maybe you were on a mission. Maybe there was something you were really passionate about and you were just like going for it. I'm picking the Page of Cups too. And it's like something that you were really passionate about, that you were really excited about, has left you in this place of going within, of needing to gain some kind of new perspective, stepping back. You were on your horse, very, just raring to go. And maybe you already had gone for a while, and somehow you were held up. Your horse, like, what do they do when they they I can't words. God, the horse kicked you off its back. You ended up on the ground. You ended up upside down. You ended up in a tree, and you're like, "Well, how did I get here? What happened?" Somehow, whatever you were going towards very passionately, it got derailed. And so now you're in this place of trying to find a new perspective, trying to understand things in a new and different way. And there is a certain amount of surrendering as well. Maybe things feeling like things are totally out of your control. And so you just kind of have to hang out and wait and see what happens. Hey, Redbeard. um, the Magician. With the Magician, it seems like you're working on manifesting what you want. You are figuring out how to use the resources that you have available. And you have quite a lot. You are tapping in to your intuition. You are you're connecting with your higher power, with the universe. You're ready to go like dance. He's got his disco moves on. Um and what this is doing is it's creating a beginning that's very sweet and emotional. Maybe you are transforming your life in a way that allows you to communicate something to someone, communicate in a different way, because the magician is about alchemy. So it's like it's changing one thing into another in a pretty major way. It's a big transformation, and it puts you in this place, or puts your life in this place where there's something new coming in. Is it you making an offer, you communicating? Maybe it's you manifesting someone coming in and communicating something to you, but it's about it's some kind of offer, it's some kind of, hey, let's try something new, or someone coming to you that is offering you something, and you're like, whoa, like I never thought about this person before. Well, that's an interesting offer. I never thought about doing things that way. It's with the fish in the cup, it always makes me think of like trying something different. And the fish could, I've heard one reader say, the fish could represent anything, but it's some kind of somebody bringing you an offer, or you offering something to someone. That's right. Saturday Night Fever. Sunday morning hangover. Totally. Oh man. And King of Wands. Huh. So we start with the Knight of Wands, and here we are with the King of Wands. Now, um, so it could be you leveling up in your life, like you kind of getting bold, following your heart, following, wanting wanting to move towards something or someone that's very, very emotionally fulfilling to you, and being being very bold, standing standing in yourself, in your life, in your understanding, in your knowing, in a whole new way. um, Being very decisive about what you want and clearly going for it. The King of Wands never does anything he doesn't want to do. This is the guy who is, he says, if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And you are figuring out what your hell yes is. You are potentially manifesting that into your life, or creating that somehow. And then you're like, okay, let's just go for it. And um he's okay. So there's all these salamanders. And salamanders are basically like protection from fire, I think, if I understand correctly. And so it's like knowing that whatever you're going for, you're fully protected, that you're not going to get burned. And then we get the Knight of Pentacles, feeling bold and decisive, and then taking those steps towards what you want, being in integrity. Now that you've taken the time to go within to change your perspective, now you're in this place where you're like, okay, I I need to do what's right for me, and for everyone else as well. And I'm going to take each step and assess where I am, and then to take another, to like each step you figure out where you're going. You stop and you another step, and then you stop, another step, and you stop, and it's like it's slow going, but it is you're so clear and sure of what's right for you now. Ace of Swords, which is all about truth, clarity, speaking your truth. This is you having a new beginning. You've you had the idea, and this is you implementing it, or this is you through taking these steps, through knowing exactly what you want, knowing what your hell yes is, and going for it. The universe is rewarding you, and you get to have this beautiful new beginning. Yes, you do. A beautiful new beginning. Fortune is turning in your favor. It's all working out because you took the time to figure out exactly what you want. You took the time to get really clear on what's important to you. The Knight of Wands doesn't always know what he wants. He's kind of impulsive. And I feel like, maybe you were going for something, and you you got there, and then or you attained something that you thought you wanted, and then you were like, "Oh, this isn't what I thought I wanted." And so by taking the time rather than like jumping around to the different pastures, because the grass is always greener kind of guy. He Instead of you just going crazy and continuing to try and find what you want, you're like, okay, no, I'm just gonna find the closest tree rather than jumping around. And that allows you to come into your power, to feel really good and excited, to be like, yeah, I do want to go dancing. And maybe there won't be a hangover the next day because, the Knight of Pentacles, he's very good at moderation. It's very good at like, yeah, I'll stick with one drink and just let myself have fun because it's fun and not because I need to like lose myself in lose myself and numb myself out, right? Um and so it's all going to a really good place where you're just like successful, happy, things are finally moving in your favor, and you're feeling very good about that because you're doing what you want in the first place. So, yeah, there is your reading. There's your reading. I wish you well on this Friday, wherever you are in the world. Um, yeah, whatever you end up doing, dancing in the moonlight, um, hanging out in a tree, whatever it is, it's gonna work out. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna know what to do at some point. And yeah, there it is. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. As always, I so appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.